So we find profit maximization and price the same way in monopolistic competition that we did in a monopoly. We find where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. That gives us our quantity. Bring it up here onto the demand curve and get the price. But there's a couple other things that we want to understand in monopolistic competition. And the first one is markup. If we're in perfect competition, we would be selling for the same price as our marginal cost, but here we're not. The price in this case was 25. So the price is 25, what we're selling for in the market, but our marginal cost, here's our marginal cost curve, is only 10. So our marginal cost is going to be 10. So the markup is just the difference between those. Okay, so the markup is the difference between 25 and 10. So the markup is $15. If this was perfect competition, we would be selling it for the 10, but because it's monopolistic competition and we have some differentiation between the goods and services, we're going to see the price exceed the marginal cost. The other thing that we want to look at is excess capacity. And in perfect competition, the minimum efficient scale, that minimum point on the ATC curve, that's the most efficient point to produce because it is where the cost is the lowest. Now, in monopolistic competition, we're not producing at 100, we're only producing at 75. So our excess capacity is the difference between that point where the ATC is at its minimum point, and we know for sure where that is because that's where the marginal cost curve intersects it. So that's 100 is the minimum efficient point, okay? And we're producing 75, so the excess capacity is 25. It's just the difference between this minimum point of our ATC and what we're actually producing.